There we go. Now I can discard that part of the VOD. Don't worry about it. It's not important. Just I thought somebody needed something. I responded to them without realizing that I was on a hot mic. Oh well. Whatever. Doesn't matter. What was I trying to do though? I don't need those. I don't need those. I don't need those. I don't need anything here, really. So, that goes. I've got as much fuel as I'm going to need to reach Osh. Or So basically, we just need to wait for our fuel and morale to replenish.
Thermal signature detected.
Oh, god damn it! Right as I say all of that, here we go, boys! Thermal signature time! Let's see what we got on the IRS. Let's see what we got on the Earth. Probably coming from this direction. I can tell by the spike. So we're gonna go sector search, spin the radar around, and do a single sweep in that bearing.
Attention, new target on the
We
radar.
got a single contact. Oh boy, it's aircraft! And of course, I don't have any air-to-air missiles because the game, I guess, decided it was going to bug out and not let me have my air-to-air missiles. Which is what I'm betting either those 100mm or 150mm rounds that are glitched out were supposed to represent. How much you want to bet those are my air-to-air missiles and the game's just like, no, you're not allowed to have those for some reason. God damn it. Well, I mean, I'll figure it out, I guess. It sucks that I don't have them now, but we'll figure this out. So, we have a definite fix on aircraft. No idea about their carrier, though. We're going to send out a pair of interceptors. How many is that? 8? 3 interceptors to try and do something about them. This would be much easier if I had air-to-air missiles, but make do with what we got. All aircraft. Prepare to intercept. Of course, they have air-to-air missiles. Because why don't they? Why don't I have air-to-air missiles? And I just lost every single one of my aircraft. Of course. Oh, the radio's loud. Let me. Oh, that's why the radio's loud. Let me adjust that. There we go. That should be better. We just lost so many aircraft because the game decided it didn't want me to have air-to-air missiles. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I know what we're going to do. I know those aircraft are going to be coming. We're going to do a little bit of a proactive motion here. I know those aircraft are there. I know their approximate bearing. We can even confirm it real quickly on the radar. Stop doing that. Okay, so let's just confirm that on the radar real quickly. I know their approximate bearing, which is off in this direction. Okay, that's actually a good sign that I'm not picking them up. That means that I'm probably outside of their range as well. The carrier probably knows I'm here now. Lovely. But as long as the aircraft can't reach me, it's not that big of a deal. First thing we're going to do is we're going to send out the aircraft we have on a strike run. We're going to send them out like so and see if they can't hurt the garrison for me. It's the garrison here. Looks like 3 ships. They're starting to open fire, but they shouldn't really have much of an opportunity to... Oh, God. And we just lost one of the aircraft. Okay. Let's see. There goes 1 down. 1 garrison ship is down. Can we go for 2? Yep, we got 2 of them. Okay, all aircraft RTB. We're going to hold here, wait for the... What am I looking for here? Oh, yeah. Hold here, wait for everything to get back. We're going to wait for the alarm to go down. And crucially, see if our morale goes up. I highly doubt that it will, considering our position is outside of a city. But hey, it's always worth hoping. Nope, our morale's not going to go up. Okay. Alarm's gone down, though, so we can send in another last group with the smaller rockets to clear them out. Okay. That just leaves this one contact in the area.
Target destroyed.
Okay, they're out. All aircraft RTB. Didn't even need to use the whole strike flight. Good. Aircraft are back. Now we move in. Okay, we're in Osh now. Our fuel situation sucks, but oh well. Okay, we don't need to land anything. There's no Tarkan here. I was kind of hoping there would be, but oh well, that's fine. I can work with that. Now, hopefully, just aircraft rockets. No air-to-air missiles. I really need air-to-air missiles, I swear. I really do need those. Cancel. I don't have enough money on that. How much do I have? 32K? That gonna be enough to get me fuel to... Oh, wow. I can actually fill our fuel reserves all the way and still have funds to spare. Let's get enough to get to Masada. That'll do it for there. And then let's go to the shipworks. Start scheduling some repairs on the Gladiator, since she's probably going to be seeing some heavy action soon. I don't want to return her to any sort of heavier configuration, which is what the game's going to try and do. Pretty confident. But I do want everything that's damaged to stop being damaged. That would be preferable. We're going to go in here, we're going to use the right mouse button, basically. Just click out everything there. And there we go. Now we have a full repair going on there. That. The Aegis is good. The Enterprise. Do I have any spare aircraft? No, I don't. That's less than ideal. Now we're just going to stack them all so that they're aligned correctly. It doesn't really matter, but it bothers me if they're not. The Gepard Mark II is set up. What's her current top speed? She's acceptable. The Patronus is fine. Enterprise is fine. Wait, do we have a damaged engine? Do we have a damaged engine or something? I just realized she's a little bit slower than normal. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Gladiator will be fine once repairs are complete. And, okay, that's everything we're going to be able to do here. Now it's just a game of let morale and supplies go back up. Oh, we've got a contact signal. Let's see what we got here. Maybe. If it's a cargo flight, we may try and grab it. Get a direction on that. No, it's the other way. Okay. Get a bearing. Got it. Chrysolite heading north-northwest, carrying grain. Be ready to provide fuel, I'm guessing? Sultan. Sultan is coming from Kua, probably going to Timnath Surah or Kush. We are not in range to pursue. Okay. What do we got here? So we are currently, like I said, we're currently awaiting repair. We're currently doing repair and restocking in Osh. What I was hoping was here is not. Oh well. Maybe we'll have better luck in Kala, or... What have we got? That was Sultan. Keep that in mind. What's this band gonna be? We have a... Do we have a contact? Got him! Who is this? This is probably... At speed 110, southwest, carrying heavy machinery. Wire, whether you can supply... Tube, 30 meters, expect soon. Argon. Argon is probably also in Kua. Okay. We're not going to be able to do anything about either of them. Sultan and Argon are out of our intercept range. And besides, our supply situation is not ideal. Our current goal is to get to Kala. Once we're in Kala, we might actually be able to do something useful. I'm particularly hoping that once we're in Kala, we'll be able to replenish our aircraft and maybe even our conventional missiles. If I can get both of those. Okay, fuel's back up. Morale is good. We are going to identify a... We're going to look, see. We are currently in Osh. It said there's a hidden city north of Engedi. Engedi, I think, is all the way back here, so it's not of any use to us. It's just, yeah, Engedi's all the way there. That's not of any use to us. So, Kala it is. We're going to go west of Ashad and do our strike from there. That way, we won't be in any... It is my wish that we meet in person. Oh boy, we got the message from the Lord Governor. You are expected in the Valley of Basra on a single unescorted ship. Oh boy, if I get this right, we'll get a ton of really good resources out of it. We can get a ton of really useful resources out of this if I get this right. So, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to ID where Basra is. Surely he jests. Who would ever walk into such an obvious trap? It's too simple to be a trap. He'd provide guarantees if he truly intended to negotiate. He's up to something. But what? It could be a diversionary tactic intended to buy time. The Valley of Basra is here, Duke. The Almighty has granted us a way to pay for my father's death with the Lord Governor's life. Remember, son of Sayadi, you gave me your word. Okay, so we're here. Our first thing we're gonna do is clear out Kala. And then we'll send one of our ships to Basra because I know what this is and it's actually very good. First things first though, aircraft prepare to... Air group prepare for strike. On Kala. We need fuel if we're gonna get there. And we have 4 ships on the ground. Does not look like any of them are a strike group or aircraft carrier. That works for me. That's good on my end. That one has been damaged. That one's been damaged. That reduces their threat significantly. All aircraft managed to RTB without damage. Good. We're probably going to send out another strike momentarily, but first... gonna have a look and see what the situation looks like. First of all, let the alarm go down. That way, when we do send out another strike, all of them have landed. What's our aircraft situation looking like? All aircraft are ready to go. Excellent. Air group send sortie out to Kala again. Perfect. Good. That takes care of... Nope, still haven't killed that one. Damn, there's still 4 of them on the ground. I think that one on the far left is dead, though, so... whether or not it's still active doesn't really matter. That one's still not dead, but it's on fire, so that's an improvement. It looks like we've got at least... we've gotten rid of at least 2 of them, though. Maybe we'll be able... maybe we'll send in the Gladiator after this run. Yeah, we're going to send in the Gladiator now. Should have the range to not quite. Okay. We're going to hop the fleet up a little bit. Now, can the Gladiator reach? Yes, it can. Good. But we're actually going to wait, because we're going to wait for the alarm to go down again. The hell does that mean? Oh, it's just the landing noises. I thought something was getting weird there. Just shit was getting glitchy and such. I thought we were actually going to have like an event or something happen that I hadn't seen yet. Nah, it's just the landing sound, the landing effect. Okay. Where's the Gladiator at? Sending her out to engage the garrison at Kala. Once we've done that, let's see. A Courageous and 2 Ballistics, one of which is heavily damaged. Shouldn't be too much trouble, especially since they're all currently on the ground. Ooh, that was almost bad. Come on, come on, come on. Good, they went for the flares. Ballistic is down. Move her up, maneuver up, maneuver up. Good, we're not retreating. Good. I got a little too close to the retreat marker there. I was not actually planning on that. Come on. My aim is terrible right now. Good. That takes care of the Courageous. And that just leaves the Ballistic who can't aim for shit. Those rockets are actually a hard weapon to aim. They hit, they're really powerful, but... Oh! Funnily enough, I actually did see something quite interesting today, Dusk. It's funny you mentioned that. So, earlier today, I was watching something on... How many of you are familiar with the Russo-Japanese War of 1905? I don't know how many of y'all are, but if y'all are, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. There was a Russian fleet that was sent over to reinforce the Russian holding of Port Arthur, known as the 2nd Pacific Squadron. At the journey of the Russo-Japanese War, a 1905 war between the Imperial Russia and Japan, it had an interesting history. Let's just put it that way. It is a great example of a war of just absolute fuckery. That's the only way I can describe it. Oh, good. And we got the survivors, too. We can press gang them into service. Okay, let's bring the rest of the fleet into Kalano and see what we can do from there. Open. And if the Tarkan's not here, we'll at least be able to get some aircraft and other useful things. Something impossible happened today. Our cruiser Diana, which was sent to reestablish communication with the Skobelev, has returned. A gift from the heavens, and right in the nick of time. But her crew brought us something even more astonishing. News from the capital. My father is alive and well! We thought Romani Fleet High Command had been eliminated, but they're still alive. And the war in the capital never ended. It continues even now. Admiral Dowd barges into your cabin, and you are discussing strategy with Pyotr Ignatievich. You knew! He screams these words at Pyotr the moment he appears in the doorway. You received the transmission from High Command, didn't you? What are you talking about, Admiral? Dowd glances at you for a moment, then continues to stare Pyotr down. Does he know it too? Nay, Sharif, he does not. During our stay in Ur, General Shaheen received a transmission from High Command. It was a direct order for us to return to the capital, but he kept this order from us. Instead, he convinced us all that High Command had been eliminated and the war in the south was lost. And we obeyed him and agreed to this insane assault, which can still succeed. The opportunity to capture Kiva is far more important than anything happening in the motherland. But what of my family, Pyotr? My wife and children, who are still in the capital? What about the Emperor? What about your oath? Dowd turns to you. Duke, I demand you arrest the general immediately. And this is where we make a decision. A decision that I know has a wrong answer. This decision I know has a wrong answer. If Pyotr... I'm kind of spoiling things here, but let me just put it this way. Letting Dowd take control of the fleet and arresting Pyotr is a mistake. And you're about to see what happens when we're not... But it's a mistake. You're not going to see me make that mistake. I made that mistake too many times to know to fall for that. But I also know there is a third way. Admiral Dowd stares at you. You watch Pyotr reach for his sidearm. Then, a point-blank shot. Impossibly slowly, the Admiral Dowd collapses at your feet. You feel the urge to scream, but your voice will not cooperate. With a heavy sigh, Pyotr clumsily tries to holster his pistol. Can I also just say, I love the little nose thing right there. It's very reminiscent of Dune with the still suits. But anyways, what was I saying before about the 2nd Pacific Squadron? Ah, yes. So the 2nd Pacific Squadron, a fleet of the Russian Navy, is sent to reinforce the Russian fleet, the main Russian fleet, at Port Arthur in, I want to say, southern China. As they travel there, there is a particular ship in the 2nd Pacific Squadron, the Kamchatka, that is a complete... Well, first of all, the entire voyage of the entire story of the 2nd Pacific Squadron can best be described as a voyage of the damned. Nobody who was on those ships really understood what they were getting into. A lot of the crew, remember, because Russia was taking its crew at this time from, a lot of these sailors were coming from places like Inner Siberia, where the ocean was a myth that their ancestors spoke of in hushed tones because horses could not cross it. So the first time they actually saw the ocean ever, some of these sailors ever saw the ocean, was when they were called up and told they were going to be a sailor in the Tsar's Imperial Navy. Which certainly must have been an interesting bit of news for them to hear. Oh, they knew not what they were getting into. And it showed. It really showed. First of all, the chief engineer on one of the ships, I forget which one, was notorious for having multiple nervous breakdowns because the rats on board the ship were speaking to him, telling him they were going to eat him as in his sleep, and he could watch them come closer and closer. This man was driven insane by the rats on this ship. It's incredible. Along with this, you have the fleet repair ship Kamchatka, and the Kamchatka continuously sends reports of mysterious phantom Japanese torpedo boats. I guess not, Dusk. I guess he didn't pay the piper. But so there are the Kamchatka keeps sending these reports of mysterious phantom torpedo boats coming to attack them. And on multiple occasions, this leads to either the Kamchatka or the entire fleet opening fire on any boat that gets close enough to the fleet that they notice, that they didn't even see it. Now, none of these are torpedo boats, by the way. Not a single one of these is a torpedo boat. Every single one of these ships is either a fishing trawler, a merchant vessel, some guy's yacht, or like a yacht of some type. And the only thing that keeps them from getting in trouble because they open fire on these various random civilian ships is that the Russian fleet's gunnery is so horrendous, is so utterly god-awful that every time they open fire on one of these ships, they miss. They miss every single shot. Like nears makes no difference every single shot. They might hit with one or two shells, but most of those shells end up being duds, which, I mean, scary for the crew because now they've got to figure out what the hell they're going to do with this potentially explosive object that's sitting on their ship now. But once that's resolved, oh god, the 2nd Pacific Squadron is incredible. The 2nd Pacific Squadron is incredible. And it gets even better when they actually get through the Suez, once they get through the Suez Canal and they're in the Pacific, or in the Indian Ocean, because now the admiral of the fleet, one of the only people who is sane and relatively sane and keeping the whole thing together, gets sick. And after he gets sick, now the inmates are truly running the asylum. And well, this leads to all kinds of like cults forming on board the ships of the 2nd Pacific Squadron. You have religious revivals. You have communists. You have people talking about starting mutinies and revolutions on board the ships. And it's a ticking time bomb until one of them actually happens. Now, lucky for everyone involved, Rossisvetsky, the name of the admiral, by the way, his name is Rossisvetsky, does recover. He does recover from his illness. But in his time where he's like convalescing and such, he's not really able to do much, but he starts to come up with nicknames for each of the ships. For example, I only remember which one of these one is, by the way, but for example, there was the slutty old geezer, the tired wench, the lecherous slut, which was his name for the Kamchatka. Also, during their time in the Indian Ocean, several times, as a way to recover morale and such, they take shore leave. They go to shore on several of the islands. And while they're on these islands, some of the crew decide to bring some of the island's wildlife back on board. Two of the most notable examples being a small crocodile, Actually, no, there are 3. A small crocodile, a venomous snake, and a parrot. The parrot is given specifically to Rosenzvetsky. And while he has this parrot with him, the parrot learns basically the entire Russian vocabulary of swear words. So you probably just hear this bird cursing up a storm. Yeah, exactly. There was more than these, but those are the noteworthy ones. Oh, also at some point, the ship became infested. One of the ships became infested with chameleons, which must have been very interesting. That must have been very interesting to deal with. But anyways, let's see what we got here. There was no way around it, Duke. Had I left him alive, half our officers would have sided with him. Blood begins to pool around Dowd's head. Pyotr, you've lost your mind. Pyotr, these are all the words your lungs can squeeze out of your throat. Your mind is still struggling to come to grips with what just happened. Admiral of His Majesty's fleet, Sharif Rathmatovich Dowd, has departed on a mission of the utmost urgency. This is what I'll tell the men. And when this is over, I shall face the tribunal. You should leave, Duke. You don't have to see this. You stumble out of the cabin, leaving Pyotr and the dead body behind like a bad dream. Now, where are we? It doesn't look like there's anything here. So, wherever the Tarkan is, it was not here. But Shipworks is here, and we're going to take full advantage of that. First thing we're going to do is strip the Nomad of her various missile weapon systems, and then sell the rest. Because the problem with the Nomad is slow, and I do not want any slow ships in my fleet. I said this before. I basically set up everything so that no ship in the fleet is slower than 300 kilometers per hour. We're going to need these later, but they're not relevant now. These we can actually, those we can sell actually. So we're going to put that back on the Nomad because we're not going to use it. These can come off as well. Good. How much do you think the ship is going to be worth to sell once we've stripped her of everything we actually want? Let's see. That's you. That's you. Do we need anything else off of here? We may take some of these engines, actually. We could use them for spare parts. Exactly 2.3 doubloons. God damn it, Tusk. Exactly 2.3 doubloons. Oh, I want one of these as well. It's the ECM jammers. They might be useful later. So we've got those now, which are that thing. We want all 4 of them now. Probably not going to make use of them, but if we do, that'll be good to have. And then we're going to sell the rest of it. Good. Now we have 130 grand to work with, and we're going to make good use of that 130 grand. First things first, we're restocking the Enterprise's air group. Only T-7s. I mean, sure, I could put LA-15s on there, but at this point, they would not survive any of the engagements we throw them into. So, only really want T-7s. We only really want T-7s for this. Good. That takes care of the air group. What about missiles? Do they have any KH-50? Hello! I will take every single one of those that you have. Thank you very much. And we're going to put those onto the Aegis. Because I said this before, we're not going nuclear. We're not. I know what happens when you go nuclear too early. I'm not risking it. So these get fitted on board. They'll make our life vastly less stressful now that they are aboard. Good. The Gepard, no. Gepard is fine. The Gladiator has taken some light damage, probably from splinters in the last engagement. So that's fine. What about supplies? Do you have no air-to-air missiles? I swear, I think there's a bug that's not letting me get air-to-air missiles. It really does. Oh, God, we're going to want these. We're going to want every single one of these. Laser guided 130 is like god tier when once we're dealing with high level threats like, well, you'll see. You'll see what we're going to be dealing with. We've gotten everything basically we can get from here then. Now, actually, we need to get fuel still. Shit. We need enough fuel to reach Basra, ideally. Let's see how much we can actually get. Yeah, we can definitely get enough to reach Basra. We're just gonna full up on fuel. Okay. We're gonna let that refuel. We're gonna let our fuel go back up, and we're gonna then make our way eastwards towards Basra. Once we're in Basra, and what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna go via Ashad, just so that way we can, you know, have a look there and see if we can maybe get some repairs there as well. But once we have enough fuel to reach Basra, we'll be good. And I know enough about this situation. Yes, I know about the transmission. They're going to be coming this way soon enough. Where's that thermal spike?
Attention, new target on the radar.
Oh, go lovely aircraft. Okay. Flies. That much. Okay. We should still have enough fuel to actually reach our destination. Good. Because if we're airborne by the time those aircraft get here, we stand a much better chance of surviving. Good, good, good. Okay. Sam launch! Sam launch!
Missile away.
Sams are away! Sams are away!
Missile launched.
God! This is why I love the Aegis. This is what she can do for us. She is a nightmare for any air or missile attack to deal with, and it's glorious. So we know that carrier's approximate position now. They're in Goshen. We're going to take advantage of that knowledge, and we're going to tell them to go fuck themselves. And we're going to do that like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deal with that. Parry this casual. Ooh, what do we got here? What do we got here? That's the carrier. First one's not going for the carrier, but well, next one might. Next one or two might. That's the carrier. Yep. No, it's not going for the carrier. It's still not going for the carrier. You're supposed to go for the carrier, you stupid missiles. Is this one gonna do it? Is this one gonna do it? No, they're still not going for the carrier. Like, they want everything but the carrier. Come on, just hit the carrier, damn it. Good, okay, that one's going for the carrier. Okay. We have those two KH-15s, but I'm guessing they didn't get loaded, which is gonna be an issue. I can already tell from here. Good. Our air group is still intact, but we need to wait for the alarm to go down before we send it in. Okay. Now we can send in the air group. Now we're going to use that to clean out Ashad, because I'm betting Duchess Ishi is down there. If she's not, I'll be surprised, that's for sure. Okay. First rocket strike is clear. See what the second one does. Second strike is clear, still no kills. If we can get at least one, that'll be good. Good, we got one of them. And we still have a decent number of our air group available in case we need it for something. The carrier knows we're out here, but it also knows that we just gave it a very bad day. So, and we're not actually in any of the cities, so it's going to be a bit harder for them to find us. Of course, once we clean out Ashad, that won't be the case. They're probably going to launch another strike pretty much the instant we land in Ashad. I feel confident in saying that. As soon as we land in Ashad, they're going to be sending aircraft at us. Nope, okay. Still can't manage to knock those two ships out. And one of the problems is I don't have any bombs. If I had aircraft bombs, this wouldn't be a problem. But I only have rockets right now for some reason. So we're going to send out another group. Go and hit that garrison. Good. Second air group's made it back. Now this strike's gonna go in. Good. They made it clear. It doesn't look like this garrison has any significant anti-aircraft armament, so they should be able to. Yep. God. Yeah, I know, right? It's like all of our aircraft bombs are gone. All of our air-to-air missiles, all of our aircraft bombs, they're gone. I don't know what happened to them. I'm guessing some bug decided it was going to have a field day and just ruin things for me. But in the meantime, I don't have aircraft bombs anymore. I don't know why. Instead, I have these bugged out shells that I can't actually use or sell. That I can neither use nor sell. I don't know what they do, aside from ruin my day. Meantime, as said, we're doing this. Once we get to a shot, I'm hoping what we'll be able to do is find Duchess EC. If she's there, that will be a huge boon to us. First things first, let these guys go in and clear out the garrison. Please actually kill the garrison for me. Still no luck on that group. This one do it? No, that's still alive. God, how durable are these garrison ships? What, is this actually like a strike? God, please tell me this is not actually a strike group. Oh, if it was a strike group, I'd be picking up their radar. Plus, I think I've killed all the strike groups already. There might be one or two left out there, but I think I've gotten all of them. So, what's our air group status looking like? We're still good. Send you guys out to go do the same. Repeat the strikes. The strikes will continue until the garrison is dead. Do you understand? Ooh! Got one! There's still one left, but if it's just a single garrison ship, the Gladiator ought to be able to handle it. Of course, that comes with the caveat of the carrier deciding it doesn't want to be annoying, which I bet it will. Carriers almost always do like to just be assholes. But we'll see what this one decides it's going to do. First things first, wait for that to come back. Where's the Gladiator? Gladiator does not have the range to reach, so scratch that order. Scratch that order. Hop a little bit closer in. We're going to hop a little bit closer to the city. And now we're going to send in the Gladiator. Okay. Orders confirmed. Gladiator is out to engage. Oh, hey, that's also a Gladiator. How many laser guided shells do I have? 17. Not worth it. It's not worth it. It's that we've stripped its armor and it's on the ground. We shouldn't have much trouble dealing with it with normal high explosive shells. Okay, coming in now to engage. Got him! Got him! Now let's see if we got any nice. Let's see if we got any nice scrap or salvage out of that. Yeah, fuel always important. Nope. Okay. Yep. Okay, we lost everything there, but we got the fuel, which is important, and now we can bring in this group. Once they land, we'll be able to evaluate what the actual situation here is. Allow me to speak with you, Sahib. My family has a treasured coda as well. We have kept it a secret. It is proof of our royal legacy as kings. It is forbidden to reveal it until the time is right. So if any member of your family has a chance to become king of Gujarat, this coda is supposed to be proof of their right to the throne. Yeah, aye. And now we're going to lie to him because we need this guy's support. And if we tell him what this actually says, we lose it. My family guards it like the apple of our eye, but we do not know what it says. But when you read the old man's coda, and Fazil's coda as well, I realize that it must contain a prophecy. Omar gives you a small box. Please, tell me what it says. He was oppressed. He was afflicted. Yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb, so he openeth not his mouth. But now we bullshit because we need this guy. Fearsome is his wrath. Who shall resist him? His strength is his God. Who shall stand against him? I see. That's gonna bite us later, though. I already know that's gonna come back and bite us later. As usual, Omar will not meet your gaze, but deep inside, you feel him watching you intently out of the corner of his eye. May the Almighty send him to us swiftly. I will pass your words on to the people. This is going to come back and bite us later, potentially, but we need Omar's support for what's coming up. Alternatively, we can basically... Anyways, that's that. Now we have control of Ashad. And there's no Tarkan here. Lovely! So nothing there. Can we get anything here? Well, repairs that we probably could use. That would be good. And, yep, there's damage from that air group that we had to deal with earlier. And these two KH-15s don't seem to... Wait, did we lose KH-15s? Did they hit one of the... They hit one of the KH... God damn it! I was kind of hoping that wouldn't happen. Oh, well. Wait, no, I'm looking in the wrong place. But we did lose the KH-15s. They did hit the KH-15s, which is annoying. Because that's going to make dealing with that carrier a lot more trouble. Meantime, we're going to send an air group to hit Goshen and probably get massacred because that carrier has air-to-air missiles and I don't. No, their carrier is equipped with shit that I don't have. Oh no, we only lost one. Never mind! Yeah, I'm scumming. I'm scumming. Deal with it, game. You're gonna glitch out and take away my air-to-air missiles. I'm going to scum. This is what you get for depriving me of resources that I worked to get. I really don't understand why it did that. Why it decided that I don't get to have air-to-air missiles anymore. That's just bullshit. That's absolute bullshit that the game just glitched out and took away my air-to-air missiles. It had no good reason to do that. It just did it. Like spite or something. So actually, you know what? We're not going to use an air group to do this because they won't survive. Because the enemy, the AI, gets to have air-to-air missiles, all the air-to-air missiles in the world. But we can't have any more of them. Can't have any more. We lost all our air-to-air missiles. There's their carrier. Okay, that's our priority target. Do we have... We could use that, actually. How many of these do we have? 34. We could use that to shred the aircraft on the carrier's deck. That might actually be a useful strategy. We're going to do that, actually. We're going to come in hot. We're going to try... Yeah, we're going to burn in hot. Try and deal with that carrier first. Yeah. Shred the aircraft on her deck to deny her their usage. Reload, switching to conventional HE now. Ooh, that was bad, that was bad, that was bad. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to restart this fight. That's gonna hurt our morale. We don't really need the prox fuse though. That's good to know. Like, it's useful, but as long as we get them while they're still on the deck, normal HE will do the job. Hit the extinguishers! Yeah, this is not going well. God, I remember. This is the fight with the carrier that ruined my whole day last time we were here. I remember now. Trying to hit the carrier while it's on the ground. Of course, its escort has all the missiles in the world. There we go. Flare's got him. Woo, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Go back down. Go back down. Go back down. Hit that flower. Down, 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 down. This is not going well. God, this is a terrible engagement right now. And our morale's going to shit again, because of course it is. Ooh. Hit the armor. Hit the armor. That's good. We got this. We got this. We got this. Every single one. We just juked every single one of those. Oh. That felt amazing. You have been the bane of my existence for too damn long. I want you to know that, Mr. Longbow. So now this is where you die. Ooh, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. Oh, nope. Oh, we got the flyer with those, though. Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit those fuel tanks, hit those fuel tanks. Do we have? No, we don't. Oh, God. This is not going well. Like, we have the resources to win this fight, but God, it's an absolute bat. The flower is half the problem. Like, if we could have gotten a successful strike on that flower earlier, that would have saved us endless grief. Because the flower can basically just sit there and spam its missiles at us. Ooh! Sucks to be you there, doesn't it? Oh! There goes the flower. Okay. Now we just gotta kill the carrier. Our best bet's probably gonna be get under it. If we can do that, they have to hit our armor. Yeah, we're good now. We're good now. We're good now. You have been driving me to insanity. Now die. There goes the carrier. There goes that damn carrier. Yep, exactly, Dusk. Perish. Perish. First things first. Secure their fuel. Secure their ammunition. And we're going to take the extra time to do that and see if we get anything useful. An Empire Cross. Interesting. I don't think that's of any use with Duchess EC, but we'll find out. Yep, there's plenty of ships landed here as well. Now, let's get this thing down. We're going to want to get her into that 66 bay if we can, so we can get the repair bonus from that. Watch our vertical speed. Watch our vertical speed. Ooh, down, 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 down. Come on.
300 meters.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Good. We've got this. We've got this. We've got this.
100 meters. Everyone get ready.
And we're down. Woohoo! Gladiator is down, and we've got the repair bonus. Duchess EC is probably in this city if we're lucky. If not, well then shit. Nope, she ain't here. Okay. Let's see what we can do for supplies. More rockets, but again, I think there's like a bug that's gotten rid of the aircraft bombs and air-to-air missiles. And that's going to be a problem. 'Cause I kind of need those. The good news is I can do that. Exit. Now we can bring the rest of the fleet in, and we're no longer under the threat of that damn carrier. Okay, then. If they're not in Ashad or Kala or Goshen, and they're far north of Nod. Well, first things first is identify where Nod. They're in Timnath Sarah, aren't they? There or Kush? I bet she is. I bet she's in like Timnath Sarah or Kush. Well, it'd be easy enough to find out. We're gonna need fuel, but fuel isn't the biggest of issues for me right now. Look how much fuel I can get and still have plenty to spare. We're gonna go with that much though. Okay. Do they have 130 procs? They do. Those will be handy. So we got those now. Incendiary, armor piercing, aircraft, rockets. We still have a decent number of those, but let's replenish them a little bit. I have bombs, but they're... What the fuck? Okay. I have bombs now. I have 500 kilogram bombs now. But they're not usable. Excuse me? Game? What do you mean I can't put the bombs on my aircraft? Explain. Why can I not put the 500 kilogram bombs on the aircraft? I have them. Obviously, they're listed right here in the ledger. Hell. Got this crap I can't sell either. I don't even know what this is. And then this as well, I can't sell for some bizarre reason. I can't use these, so I might as well ditch them. They're not of any use to me. Oh well, fine I guess. I could hire, let's see, that's a Navarin, a Fearsome, a Yars. We might just get the Yars for her KH-15s, actually. We're probably not actually going to use her, mind you. But now that we have her, let's check her speed. Yeah, she's way too slow. But these are valuable. I'll take these off your hand and then sell. Yes. And then these can go back onto the Aegis. Excellent. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. What's our other situation looking like here? That's all good. We don't need these yet. We will soon though. Like, don't make no mistake. We're going to need those soon. It's really just going to be a question of how long is soon. Also, we're going to get another huge source of income and resources very soon by going and having a visit to the Lord Governor in Basra. Now, this is going to lead to another situation that's probably going to bite us, but by the time that happens, it won't be too much trouble. So the next step is we're going to send... we can't send the Gladiator. We could send the Tanker, and considering how I'm going to run this, she'll be fine. Okay. Sending the Tanker out because I only need to send the one ship to there. As you approach, you spot the Lord Governor's massive cruiser looming over the dark valley where it touched down. You give the order to land 100 meters away. So, Grand Duke, you have come. What were you thinking? I take it there will be no talks? Of course not. I cannot begin to decide why you decided to come here, to imagine why you decided to come here. Admiral Dowd did try to stop me. There is a pause. The Lord Governor appears to come to a decision. Listen, Duke, before we conclude this matter, I must admit, I have a question. Very well, ask your question then. If you had the chance of a lifetime, like the one I had, let's say the plutonium in Kiva is no rumor. You have acquired a fearsome weapon. What would you do? I'd use it for the good of the people. No, Duke, you most certainly would not. You would have used it to eliminate the Gathering. And then you would have dethroned your father and taken his place. And then you would have indulged in war after war, extending the borders of your empire as far as possible. The Lord Governor's voice trails off. His pensive eyes are looking somewhere else. As for me, I have no thirst for power. I wish to give people something they have long deserved. Freedom. We have brought the empire to ruin and founded a republic, and the only thing standing between the people and their freedom is you. As so, I feel no remorse for your fate. The Lord Governor looks away. It seems this conversation is over. The people think I'm a prophet. The Lord Governor turns back to you, surprised. What? This is why you invited me here. You've heard a lot about me, and it got you thinking. You wanted to see for yourself. You thought an ordinary man would never come, but if I am a man who can truly see the future, then... And when I came, you were simply afraid to believe it could be true. But it is true. I can see the future. The Lord Governor is frozen in place, stunned. At last, he manages to utter a few words. What do you want? Ha ha! And now you see why I came to Basra. Now that I have come here, now I can do a very, very clever thing. I can recruit the Lord Governor. I already know how to do this too. Wealth -1. Perfect. How the wealthy oppress the people. You probably, yep, very proud Romani. Interesting, actually. I thought he was going to be like, hates Romanis or something. That's good for me, though. Good speech. Excellent. The great future that awaits the people of Gurat. Yes. Good speech +2. Good. Let's see if I can get 4 stars. That's going to be the fun part here of the importance of faith in times of trouble. Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I get that 4th star? I just got the 4th star. Let's fucking go. I'd like to invite you to join my cause, my lord. Very well. I will join you, Duke. Then come with me. We have much to discuss. Character joined, Lord Governor. And we got his ship. Ooh, of course, first thing we're going to do, once we've done that, is we're going to strip and sell this thing. Because the Variag is not a very useful ship to me. It's very heavily armed, but it's slow. It's incredibly slow. Look at that speed. 114. That's pathetic. That's utterly pathetic. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the Enterprise and her group in closer. This will allow the Variag to rejoin and hopefully give us the range to actually reach a city we've already taken control of. If nothing else, we might... Yes, I know, it's fine. Yep, we're good. Okay. And now that we have the Variag, now we have to deal with the situation I'm not looking forward to. Because we've recruited the Lord Governor, but this leads elsewhere. And we're probably going to run into trouble now. Because I'm going to open the hatch. Oh shit, it didn't trigger. Oh shit, it didn't trigger. We might be okay. Probably not, but we might be able to make this work. Okay. Refuel. Actually, no. We're going to refuel, yes. We're also going to go to Shipworks. Go to the Variag. And once again, strip her of all useful weapons, which primarily means her missile systems. Mind you, that basically means her missile systems. We get these off, we'll be able to use them to reinforce and resupply the Aegis, the Gepard, and the Enterprise. And maybe even we'll be able to get some aircraft out of the bit. Be able to find a city that has some aircraft, and we can use the money from selling the Variag to replenish our air group. The Variag's a decent ship. It just doesn't work with the way I've got my fleet set up. It's too slow, it's too big, and it just doesn't work. So we're going to strip and sell her for what we can get. Once that's done, we'll be set. Don't need that. I mean, it's a vaguely useful weapon system, but it's not something I need. So, like I said, we're stripping off all the zeniths that we can get so that we can put them on other ships. I think that's all of them now. And then let's grab the fire control radars as well, because we might find something else to put them onto. Same goes for the IRST and the engines. We can always use the spare parts. Grab that, grab that. What else is there? I think that's, no, grab the Elant as well. Again, we can always use the spare parts. Should be everything we need from this. Yep, and then we're gonna sell the rest. Ooh, that's a nice haul right there. Okay, we don't have any missiles off. We didn't get any missiles out of that, but it's fine. We could have used, I mean, KH-15s would have been nice, but if we can't get KH-15s out of it, we can't get KH-15s out of it. Oh, well. So we go here, and we... Yes, I know about the transmission, Pyotr. I've basically sanitized... Oh, boy. I was gonna say, I basically... Right as I say, I've sanitized the airspace.
Attention, new target on the radar.
Here comes the new contact. Some type of... Looks like some kind of attack group. They are airborne. Let's go harass them. With aircraft. Yeah. Parry this, you fucking casual. Watch this. They have basically no anti-aircraft munitions, so they're gonna have a rough time of this. Check it. And we're not necessarily gonna have the best accuracy in the world, but they have no proximity fuse, so they're gonna suffer. Like, just watch. There comes the next group. Coming in now. We have no losses so far. This is fucking hilarious. Like, I don't know who these guys are or where they came from, but it's obvious they're not having a good time. The hell does that mean? That's a new symbology. I haven't seen that before. Yeah, it looks like whatever the ship was, though, it did not enjoy that. What else can we send at it? Oh, we got 2 more aircraft ready to go. Let's toss them in the path. See how they like this. How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here. Well, if nothing else, we made them run. Obviously, they were coming to try and attack us, but that plan's been ruined for them.
Thermal signature detected. Attention, new target on the radar.
Fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to do something here real quickly. We're gonna have to move, let the enemy air group pass, and then we'll head back into Goshen to grab the rest of that fuel once things have died down. Good. Looks like the air group didn't see us. That is a radio contact, but that's fine. Yep, just keep hoovering up fuel. As long as we manage to do this, as long as we manage to avoid getting caught out by one of these air groups, we should be okay. However, that means there is likely an aircraft carrier in Rafat, which is not good news. So we're going to let this fuel up as far as we can before we get another warning. Hostile, yeah, I can tell. They just sent an aircraft carrier. An aircraft carrier just launched a strike at us. Okay, so that's as much fuel as we can stock up. We're going to go back into town real quickly. And... exit, fine, whatever. We're going to head down towards Timnath Sarah, because I'm betting that Duchess EC is either in Timnath or Kush. Good. Okay, we've sat down in the middle of nowhere, basically. And we're going to play this a little bit safe. We've got enough rockets that we can probably make this work. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just throw rockets at Timnath Sarah, see how they like that. Oh, hey, there's the carrier! Well, that's not good. That's very not good. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not... like I said, you took away my air-to-air missiles. I'm gonna be scummy. Deal with it. Well, I know the carrier's there now, though. So, we're gonna head back into Goshen? No. What the hell happened to my KH-15s? I had KH-15s. Where are they? Oh. Belay that order. Yeah, no, we're in Goshen right now. That's what happened. That's right. Okay. So it threw us back to before we had met the Lord Governor in Basra. Okay. Well, this is going to be difficult. Good news is I know that's here now, and I have an easy way to get KH-15s. Let's see if any of the other ships have KH-15s on them. That tanker doesn't. That Yars does. So we're going to grab that. And what about you? No, you don't. Okay, so you're not of any use to me. Next step is, once again, go into the shipworks. Go to the Yars. Strip off her KH-15s. As before. And then sell the rest. Okay. Now we basically repair this as far as we can. Okay. Exit. Exit. We're not going to be able to stay here that long unless we do something pretty dramatic. Well, not dramatic, but this is going to be interesting. We have to land this thing because otherwise the repairs are going to take forever. And as you can tell, this is quite a large ship. It's not as big as the Enterprise, but she's big. And this is going to be awkward. This is going to be a very awkward landing, that's for sure. Bring her over to the left. Bring her over to the left. Good, 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 good. Yeah, bring her up. Bring her over. Bring her over. Bring her over. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh, what's our fuel situation looking like? Okay, we're good. We've got plenty of fuel to make these landing burns.
300 meters.
Gonna have to put her down in a bit of a weird profile so that we can get as much repair bonus as we can. Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do this? Yeah, we've got this. Okay, we've got this. Bring her down gentle. Bring her down gentle.
100 meters. Everyone get ready.
We're good. We're good. We're good. Got it! Whoo! Okay. Now we do the repairs. That's a huge improvement. Yes, okay. Fix her up. Make it part as mostly fine. The Gladiator's mostly fine. The Enterprise is mostly fine. Okay. That was an interesting situation, to say the least. Now we know where that damn carrier is, though, so that's useful. So we're going to get a bit of fuel here. We're going to head a bit south towards Timnath Sarah. We're going to clean out that carrier first, because it's going to be a bastard if we don't. So now we head south of the city itself. We're going to hold here and use these to get rid of that damn carrier. If that carrier's not there, that's actually kind of convenient, but I'm betting it will be. Where's this damn carrier at? There it is. Yep, there's the carrier. Fuck you, carrier. Fuck you, carrier. Okay, that takes care of the big problem with Timnath Sarah.
Target destroyed.
There's another one down. And can we go for 3? Can we go for 3? Yeah. Not yet. Okay. Come on. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 3. Oh, it's going for the other ship. Okay.
The enemy has been
Oh, but we got it anyways. Seuss up weather. Seuss up weather. And now, with that carrier out of the way, we can do this. We can do this. Check it. The carrier's gone. Now we can do this. Send in the aircraft to finish the job.
The enemy has been destroyed.
And now we have taken control of Timnath Sarah. Excellent. Or maybe not taking complete control. There might be like 1 or 2 things left there. We'll find out. Nope. We have the city. We have the city. Okay. Maybe we'll get like... Hey! There's the damn Tarkan. I knew she was here. The people leading the crowd look quite unlike the rest. They are dressed in black full-body suits with fur trim, weapons in their hands, gilded swords at their sides. They surround a young woman who walks towards you with great confidence. You realize immediately who she is. Ooh, now this is interesting. Duchess Isi, I know a couple of things about her. For example, she values kindness, but I can't remember everything. So this is going to be an interesting one to deal with. Raw, there aren't many female clan leaders. Ooh. Ishu, I could do that. I could go for that. Let's try something. People fear you more. I am Ananke, Duchess of the Isi clan. I'm looking for allies. Yes. And let's see what we can do here. We have a bronze icon, which we're going to give her immediately. I know that faith is a good one for her. That also gets us the good speech bonus. Good. Importance of faith. Let's work the faith angle. That's going to be important here. We got to work the faith angle. Game. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Excellent. You speak the truth. Excellent. Good speech +2. We've already got 2 stars. Can we go for 3? Ooh, she won't like that. This might do something interesting. Let's see. Proud Romani. Oh, good. Good. And now that we know that... Ah, shit. I was kind of hoping that would actually... I read that wrong. I read that wrong. I read that wrong. Ah, shit. Okay. Woo, okay, yeah, we need to burn off as much force as we can. That's for sure. I'll take 3 stars. I was trying to be greedy and go for 4. Yep, that's all the Tarkans. Of course there's no more Tarkans. We have them all now. Well, with the exception of the Lord Governor. But that won't take too long to get. Now we go to the shipworks, go to that Paladin Mark II. We might actually be able to modify this into another useful ship. Let's start stripping armor. That's usually a good place to start. We're going to strip some armor off of her sides and belly. And maybe adjust this armor layout as well. We can do that. Yeah, take off the 180s. Take off the 37s. Do we have 130s to put on here? That's going to be the real question. If we can get 130s... Oh, we have 2 of them. Perfect. These are going to have some field of fire issues, but they should be okay. Yep, that'll work. That gives us a much more useful ship already. Now, what can we do to work with this weight issue? That's going to be a big thing. What can we do to improve the thrust to weight ratio on this ship? She's already got a decent number of engines on her. Well, that might actually be what we want to do. So let's go here. Let's go like that. And like that. We can put 2 more MK25s on board. And let's see what that does to her speed. That does it! Okay. And you know what we're going to call this? We're going to call this because I know this. I don't know how many of y'all know this person, but I know what we're going to call this thing already. We're going to call this thing the No-Name Paladin. Just because we can. Just because we can. He probably won't know what the hell any of this means, but, well, we named a ship after you, Paladin. I don't know if you know. Well, we did. We named a ship after you. How long is that going to take? 8 hours? Okay, that works. And that also means now we have much more in the way of resources to work with. There's an enemy group. There's an enemy group. Let's see what happens. We hold here for a bit. That might... I don't know. That carrier is probably the one we just got rid of. So, lucky. That means we don't have to worry about that carrier anymore. If we're not... then we're going to be dealing with a lot of aircraft in the near future. Over here, though, let's get fuel. Enough to reach Rafat. Yeah, let's get enough to reach Rafat, and we'll go from there. Good. And... that's not a carrier. Okay, so we have Albatross, Merlin, and Photon. Photon is probably just a tactical group. Merlin and Albatross have missiles on board. Keep that in mind. Meantime, like I said, we're going to get enough fuel to reach to get to... I don't care. I don't need to know what that is. Drag free. The fleet is actually quite high right now. I have every single Tarkan that you can get, which is a huge bonus to our... which is going to be a huge bonus later. And we have been hoarding the shit out of nukes this whole time, because we're going to need them later. If we get there tonight, I'll tell you why we need them. Yeah, all the Discord contacts. We have all the friends on Discord. And importantly, we have not made use of them yet for things like reinforcements or anything like that, which means check the ratings. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4. He's not doing so good. 2, 3, 2. We have got decent relations with almost all of them, which means, well, you'll see when we get there. You'll see when we get there. Our fuel situation is good. I'm trying to identify any more enemy aircraft carriers, because that's a missile carrier group. Wanderer, they're not in an area that matters though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back up towards Goshen, but not quite. And then once we get... ah, fuck. What do we got? Scan the radar over towards the where the Earth says it is.
Attention, new target on the radar.
Oh, hey, it's a merchant group. That's a merchant group. Where's the gladiator? Gladiator, proceed to intercept. Oh, she's got 2 escorts, though. This is going to get interesting. This is going to get very interesting, that's for sure. Ooh. Ah! Nope, 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 nope. Oh, that scarab is going to be an issue, though. That's for sure. Good, went for the flares. Come on, baby, come on, come on, come on. This is gonna be the tricky bit. This is gonna be the tricky bit, because I did not realize how nasty these escorts are. And this is not the Paladin, which has the missiles on board. Ooh, got it! Oh! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, yes, perfect, perfect! Good, one down, one down. That just leaves the scarab. Come on, baby, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Now.
The fuel system is burning.
Good, we've still got extinguishers.
Structural damage received.
Get down there, get down there, get down there, get down there. This is what got us in trouble last time. I remember is I saw a merchant fleet and I got greedy. Dusk, I am going to leave you out of the desert and make you walk your ass back to Kiva with multiple gaping wounds. If you keep interrupting, that's going to be what happens to you. Do you understand? I will throw you off this ship and make you walk. Oh, good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Damn, how many missiles does this damn transport have? What, are they transporting missiles or something? Oh, that was awkward. That was a little awkward right there. Up, 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 up. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. What's our fuel situation looking like? We're about halfway through.
Target destroyed.
But we have the prize. We have the prize. Kadesh, prepare for boarding. You are now a prize. Cooperate and you will see your families again once ransom has been paid. Secure. Actually, no. Dismantle this first.
Thermal signature detected.
Oh, God. What is it now?
Attention, new target on the radar.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, Gladiator, just get your ass back here. Okay, we're good. We're good. That almost went very wrong. But now we can just run our asses back to Goshen and we'll be fine. No, we got the loot. We got the loot drag free. We almost lost. Yeah, we lost that loot. Sure, but we got the prize ship, which is what matters. That got us 20,000. That got us 20 grand to work with. Oh, that was actually a bit scary, though. I thought we were going to lose a lot. Yeah, money indeed. Yeah, ooh, money. We don't really need any of these. They're too slow for what I want to do. The Gladiator's going to need significant repairs. Oh, that's going to take 16 hours. And I can't land that because it doesn't have any gear left. So we're just gonna have to live with it. Okay. And now we need fuel. Now we need a lot of fuel. Okay, we're good now. That situation. So the last time we were doing this, by the way, yeah, Petronas. You noticed the name of the tanker. By the way, you might like some of the other ships' names. For example, this one. Let me show you its full name in the shipworks. Have a look at this monstrosity. Tell me what you think about that. Like, this thing, actually, I have a perfect way to describe this thing. Of course they're not on dusk. We're landed. We landed. They're turned off because we're not flying. Yep, exactly. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no. But there is a particular song that I love that works with this. There is another one that used to work, but they got rid of all my air-to-air missiles, so it doesn't work anymore. But this is a song I've got stuck in my head now. Whenever I'm talking about this thing, this is basically this thing's theme song. Yep, Enterprise drag free. We have the Enterprise. We have Aegis. We have these things, which are basically just here to soak up shots and get prize ships. When I get high and house speed. I love this song. Fucking Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. It's fun. It's just a fun song. Ooh, what's our... Okay, we're good. Back to 103 in my heart. My heart kickstart my heart. Ooh. Okay, no, we're good there. 3, 4... We have 14 shots of that. We could put a couple more here now that we don't have KH-15s, but I want to reserve those for the KH-15s just in case. What's our fire control situation look like? Okay, all of these are intact. Those are good. I know this is usually not a good idea to put sprints there. I mean, drag free. I have plenty of war crimes. I just haven't armed any of the ships with them yet because... The most important part of committing war crimes is timing. And you'll notice here, we have 12, 21, 26. Exactly. Well, actually, no. 21 of these are war crimes. 5, so far anyways, are, well, you'll see. You'll see what they're for. I wish I had more, though. I wish I had more of them. Because they're going to be important later. Yeah! Baby! Whoa! Yeah! Kickstart my heart, brain never stops. Whoa! Yeah! Baby! Yeah! Bow! Yep, I know about that contract. I know about that transmission, and I know that missile carrier group is going to be... Let's get a bearing on that contact. That's probably the missile carriers heading our way. Yep, yes it is. Where's the aircraft? Parry this, you fucking casuals. Now watch this, drag free. These guys thought they were going to come and have a fun time throwing cruise missiles at me. Problem is, they have no anti-aircraft guns. So watch what happens to them. My heart prayer never stops. Whoa! Yeah! Baby! The fact of the matter is, if you build a super carrier, you win Highfleet. That's just all there is to it. That's Highfleet. You build a super carrier and you win. Because super carriers are disgusting. Strike groups have no answer to these things, which means you can go around and actively hunt them. These massive, like, heavily armed fleets of heavy cruisers that are supposed to be the biggest threat you face, you can go around and hunt them. It is hilarious how much bullshit you can get away with if you just build a big carrier. So, to avoid any further trouble, we're going to go here. And then we're going to send out the tanker to go say hello to the Lord Governor. We need him for reasons. Don't worry about it. It's not important. As you approach, blah, blah, blah. We did this last time. I take it there will be no talks. Admiral Dowd did try to stop me. Ask your question. I'd use it to end the war. Blah, 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 blah. You think I'm some crazed warmonger. But no, the people think I'm a prophet. You heard a lot about me. You thought no ordinary man. I could see the future of the injustice seen throughout Gurat. Good. We're already on to a good start. Importance of faith. We've already won him over. Now it's just a question of how far can we go with it. The wealthy oppress the people. Good. What can we do with this now? I want as many stars as we can get. That's gonna be the hard part. I don't like either of these. I don't like either of these. Those are not good for me. What have we got here, though? Great future that awaits the peoples of Gurat. Oh. But what matters is we got him. Which means we have his ship now. Which we can now... What we're going to do is we're going to strip and sell. Just like last time. Bring the tanker back in line with the fleet. Exactly, drag-free. Money. Much money. Yeah, I know we don't have enough. That's going to be fine, though. Trust me. It's going to be fine. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to Goshen. And we're going to refuel. It'll be great. Trust me. We have every Tarkan on our side now. We're probably going to get an event that I was not looking forward to at some point soon as well. Oh, shit. We can get enough fuel to reach Kiva. We can basically skip that event. Based. Let's just get fuel and head our asses for Kiva. We're just going to run our asses to Kiva. We're not going to bother with any of these further towns. We're just going to go. Because once we get to Kiva, then things get interesting. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, the zoomies time indeed. It is the time for... Actually, no, there's one other thing we're going to do. I forgot about this, but it's fine. We don't actually need the Variag for what we're about to do next. No, actually, there's no reason to get rid of it, considering what we're doing. It might actually come in handy. This is going to be a bit of a long flight, though, so... Let's just get all the fuel we can before trouble shows up, and then hopefully from there... Yep, we're just going to make our ass up to Kiva. We're going to run our ass up to Kiva and just go. Capture the reactor. Excellent! North we go! Goodbye. I don't care about any of the rest of y'all. We're just heading up north. We're going straight to Kiva, and nothing you can do, and you can do nothing to stop us. Yeah, radio our approach, whatever, fine. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna stop outside of Kiva, sit here, and then use our air group to pummel. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use air power to pummel Kiva's garrison into submission. Watch. Watch how this goes. The garrison is not gonna enjoy this. Let's just put it that way. We lost one aircraft, but that's fine. This is the home stretch after all. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
The enemy has been destroyed.
One more to go. One more to go. I don't actually need to get rid of them all like this, because we'll just send in the Variag to finish off the survivors, I guess. But the more of them we can get rid of, the better. We lost 3 aircraft in that raid, which is not ideal. But now, where's the damn Variag at? Well, time to do what you're paid for. Time to make your existence worthwhile. You understand? A Sarma and 2 ground units. We get rid of the Sarma and the rest will surrender. Missiles away! Ha! Now there's one nice thing about huge cruisers. It's that they can do this. Continue. Kiva is now ours. Kiva is our crew protection, which means we're probably we're gonna lose the survivors, but that's fine. Secure the fuel. Search the crew cabins. I don't think we're gonna need any of what's in there, but hey, better safe than sorry. And now, excuse me, I have to go get some things ready. I'm not gonna leave. I'm just saying I gotta get some things ready because they will be relevant soon. That's one. Good. And now we open the hatch and enter Kiva. See what happens. Unbelievable news soon spreads throughout the city. The Lord Governor has stepped down. Great Duke Sayadi has entered the city in the company of the Elao Prince, and his ally is Omar Khan, a man everyone thought dead. And his ally, yeah, no, look at these, all of the Tarkans. We're just gonna go down the list. Underground storage complex. Next to the majestic dome of the reactor is an underground passageway. You walk down a flight of stairs. The storage area below is filled with uniform cylinders. They are stacked throughout the underground chamber as far as the eye can see. Pyotr casts a brooding glance to his side, where missile parts glimmer in the dull light. The steel-knit arms of assembly cranes obscure the ceiling, which stretches far into the dark facility. They'll never let us leave with this. I made a terrible mistake. There will be no talks. Pyotr was right. An ultimatum arrives soon after. To the commander of Romani Expeditionary Fleet, the Alat Gathering of Great Houses hereby demands that you withdraw all Romani ships from Kiva immediately. You have 8 hours to comply, or the Joint Fleet of Great Houses will destroy the city via nuclear strike. They'll spare nothing. Everything they have, they'll send along their way. They'll send our way. And now, the beginning of nuclear war! The fleet officers and Tarkans assemble on the flagship 30 minutes later. Highfleet Command, operational frame. Thank you for coming, gentlemen. I know how tired you are, but the predicament we now face is grave indeed. Kiva's garrison officers provided us with intelligence about the weapon that reduced the Imperial capital to ruins. We didn't coerce him. He told us because he believes the Gathering is planning to use this weapon to destroy Kiva. The poor man is absolutely terrified. He insisted again and again that everyone here is in grave danger. This new weapon is a ballistic missile. It features an unparalleled trajectory correction system that allows it to strike targets as far away as 2,000 kilometers. As a ballistic missile, this weapon cannot be used against mobile targets. However, it is absolutely devastating against stationary ones. Its speed sufficient to strike its target in just over 10 minutes. These missiles are believed to be delivered to Garat on 2 specially made carrier cruisers. Each of them can carry up to 10 of these missiles. I've marked the ship's potential destinations on the map. They will be able to launch a missile against Kiva if they dock anywhere within 2,000 kilometers of the target. These are all the cities that can be used to launch such a missile strike against Kiva. Asan, Shaibad, Gizram, and one to the south whose name I can't read. If we intercept both carriers before either of them reaches any of the cities marked on the map, Kiva will be safe from this new weapon. We still have the enemy strike groups to deal with, however. Not really. I've kind of purged every single one of them from existence. Their missiles are slow, but they have enough of them to reduce this place to a pile of radioactive ash. Oh shit, there's 3 left. Okay. Can't we intercept these new missiles before they hit the city and the ships? If we have reliable radar and enough anti-air missiles. But the anti-air system won't be able to intercept a high-speed ballistic missile. And remember those 5 missiles that I was talking about before? This is where they come into play. What if we use an A100N? An A100N. In theory, it could blast a ballistic missile if it detected it quickly enough. Pyotr falls silent and looks at you. Everyone in the room turns to face you. With this new information in hand, Each of us must make a decision. You are free to leave this city, or stay and fight to the end. And now we get all the reinforcements in the world. We've carefully shepherded these Tarkans to our side, carefully courted all of their support, and now is when it pays off. Those of you who choose to leave, I promise that we will not stand in your way. I am ready to die for your sake if I must, Sayari. The Khan's fleet will join you. Jaguar Mark II, Archangel. 3 ships from the Yellow Dynasty. What have we got? Wasp, Longbow, Negev. 2 carriers. Excellent. The Hidden People will join your cause, Sayari. What have we got? Gladiator, Aegida Mark II. The Aegida can carry A100Ns. They'll be useful. That's our Ballistic Missile Defense. That's one of our BMD ships. Intrepid Mark II, a carrier, and a Negev. We can use the Negev and the Intrepid to secure towns. What have we got from the Harashid Guards? Gladiator, Negev, Triumphant. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Good. We've got another ship that we can use to. We got another ship. Once we identify the ballistic missile carriers, the Triumphant will be able to launch a strike against them. The pirates as well. What have we got from the pirates? Gepard, 2 Triumphants. Good. And a Vega. The Vega, I don't know what missile she's carrying, so we'll see what that is. The Triumphant, 2 Triumphants. Good. The Knights of Dustum will wage war with you. Gladiator and a Longbow. Another carrier. We want as many carriers as we can get. The more carriers we have on our side, the better chance we have of destroying the ballistic missile carriers, as well as their assorting strike groups. The people of Ra, 2 carriers and a Negev, and the Free. What do we got from you? A Gladiator. Oh, there's still more. There's still more. A tanker. We can use that for logistical support, but the Triumphant is even more important. Okay. Then Godspeed, gentlemen. Well, it is now time to play everyone's favorite game, Ballistic Missile Defense. And for that, I also have music for this. So, the situation has escalated. Ammo received, fuel received. I don't actually want to go that way. I just want to look at some things now. Okay, what's our situation looking like in terms of supplies? We have LA-29 aircraft. We have T-7s. 32 LA-29s, 12... Is that 12 or... What is that number? How many of these do we actually have on us? Yeah, 12. Okay. 12 T-7s. That's the entire fleet. What do we have for armaments? A100Ns, we have at least 4. Let's go and start rearming as well. The Aegis has space to take A100Ns as well. We're going to load them boys up. Then we're going to establish a... Okay, the Triumphants are loaded with A100Ns. Perfect. These are That's more BMD assets. How many of these do we have? That's the real question. How many ships loaded with A100Ns do we have? I know the Triumphant has them. The carriers don't because they're carriers. The Gladiator doesn't. What's the Vega got on board? 6 A100Ns. Perfect. So that's 4, 6, 10. We've got 10 shots of BMD so far. 14. 18. We have 18 shots up for ballistic missile defense, at least. Let's see. Let's keep going down the list. Carrier, carrier, carrier. What's our radar situation looking like as well? That's another question we're going to need to resolve here. That's good. That's good. Variag is intact. Where's the Aegis? Okay. Aegis will serve as the core of the ballistic missile defense radar net and likely remain in Kiva for that and will remain in Kiva for those purposes. All of her missiles will be loaded as A100Ns to facilitate that. That gives us another 5 shots. If we can use these A100Ns well, we'll be able to intercept almost every single ballistic missile. However, of course, just to be safe, we're probably going to fire 2-shot volleys just to make sure we get the kills. Just make sure we get contact. Our next step is going to be BMD. Okay, what's our situation looking like? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential launch sites. Asan, Shaibad, Gizram, Eridu, and Kiriath. All radars will now be turned on. And we start expanding the BMD bubble. Well, first things first, we're going to need fuel. That's going to be a problem, I can already tell from here. The need for fuel is going to be a problem. What are the conventional A100s loaded on? Whatever, it's not a big deal. Da, 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 da. Carriers are like ballistic missile carriers are going to be coming from Tefet, Kafir, Magor, Masada, most likely. Keep that in mind. Which means most likely launch points are Shaibad, Asan, Kiriath. We've got that all figured out. We're awaiting refuel. Once that's been done, we'll start expanding the BMD. We'll start expanding the search bubble. We'll start expanding the radar net. We're going to place, let's see here, ships that have fire control radars. No, Pecan! They started it first. But now we get to play everyone's favorite game, Ballistic Missile Defense. Because I was hoarding those nukes. Because I was gonna need them. That's why, Pecan. We've got contact. Speed 9244. That's a ballistic missile. A100N ready for launch. Missile is out. Intercept. Good. Whoo! First target, first ballistic missile down. What's our situation looking like? Okay.
New target on the radar.
Another one inbound. 9250. That's also a ballistic missile. Wait. Go.
Missile away.
Second A100N is out. Missile is tracking. Intercept is good. We know that we have a confirmed launch point at Gizram. Confirmed launch point at Gizram. We do not have any offensive nuclear missiles loaded. We're going to want to start...
New target on the radar.
Oh boy, here comes another one! Oh, good. We know that one of the carriers is in Gizram, though. And because we know that, we can basically just sit here and keep hitting them with interceptors. We can keep intercepting them. Da, 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 da. Interceptor out. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Missed! Shit!
Missile launched.
Everything! Launch everything! Just Jesus Christ! Everything goes out in one one big fucking spurt. Oh, what's our situation looking like? Okay, we still have plenty of A100Ns. Yeah, just send everything! Everything! All at once!
New target on the radar.
More contacts inbound. How many of these do we have left? What is our fleet situation looking like? Looks like damage is light, which is good. We're gonna have to do something about that Gizram ballistic missile carrier, though. What is our strike scenario looking like? We can hit it. Okay. We're sending out a big-ass airstrike. I know you're in Gizram, and now I'm gonna kill you. Meantime, interceptors prepare to engage.
Missile away.
Dun, 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 dun. Intercept is good. Air group is out to engage carrier. Exactly, Dusk. Like I said, ballistic missile defense, everyone's favorite game. Da, da. We've probably intercepted about half of that carrier's load. Keep an eye out for any further contacts, though. EMP is down, so we should have good detection once they resume launches. Meantime, is that the carrier? No. Okay. Call off the strike, call off the strike. They're not in Gizrom. They're probably in the next city. Good. We've managed to keep the aircraft ready to go, though. Can they reach Kiriath? That's the question. Can they reach Kiriath? They should be able to, actually. There it is! Got the contact. There she is. Go, 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 go! The normal cruisers don't matter! Go for the ballistic missile carrier! Thank you for that, shooting star. Oh! Good, 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 good. We have strikes inbound on the ballistic missile carrier now. We're gonna lose a ton of aircraft, but that's fine. As long as we get that damn ballistic missile carrier. Get that damn boomer. Whoo! Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, get that damn boomer. I don't care how many aircraft it's going to take. We're going to get that damn boomer. Woo! Because the more damage we can inflict on that boomer, the less missiles she's got to launch at us. Which means our A100Ns will go further. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god! This shit looks insane! Everything about this is crazy! Da, na, 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 da, 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 da. Yeah, the spinning icon of the aircraft dying is great. I know, right? Meantime, we're also going to rearm our... We're going to rearm the core fleet. We're going to inspect the core fleet, and any ships that have empty tubes, we're going to go over to offensive missiles. We know where that boomer is. We're going to kill that thing. What have we got? KH-15P-Ns, KH-15Ns. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are now an offensive asset. Congratulations. You know. Your air group is spent. Your air group is spent. The Vegas. They still have their A100Ns on board. They are still BMD assets. These likely need repairs. But beyond that, they're fine. 2. No. You are no use with conventional A100s. If you're not carrying nuclear A100s, you're going to be an offensive asset. Congratulations. What about you? No. What do we got here? You know what? Fuck it. This Jaguar, it's got enough hull space. These come off. We're just loading everything up with nukes. We need as many tubes as we can get online. We need to get as many tubes as we can online. And that's going to mean a lot of modification to the ships is going to be happening. You can come off. Hull frames, go on. You can carry nukes. I don't know what you are. I don't care. You're being fitted. You're being fitted for task. Variag. What can we do here? She's basically intact. So she's probably not worth it, because we could use her as an offensive asset for close range. We can use her as a close-in engagement asset should we actually decide to go and take any of these particular cities. What about the Aegis? She can carry at least one more. Okay. KH-15N fit and loaded. Her SAM battery is still pretty much fully loaded, though, so that can stay. What's our situation looking like? Okay. We hit one of the carriers. We hit one of the boomers. We're not in range. Which Triumphant has it? Well, none of them yet. They need to be loaded. What's our situation looking like? The other carrier has not yet made its presence known. Keep that in mind. Air group has returned. We have... Second strike outbound. Disregard. Belay order. Whoo, boy. Just keep going for that boomer. That's all we got to do right now. Just keep hitting that boomer as hard as we can. Once that one's down, things get a lot easier. Ooh, this is getting zesty right now, though. There's a ton of targets here that are distracting the air group. They're not going for the boomer as a result. That's not ideal. But considering the boomer's change of location, I might actually want to see if maybe the KH-15N can reach it. Once this air group has expended its ordnance... Yeah, no, these guys... I am not letting any of these guys sleep, drag-free. That's what's going to happen here. We're going to send nukes. We're going to send aircraft. These guys aren't going to get a minute's rest, if I can help it. Here comes the next air group. What the hell? Oh, they just lit their engines. Okay. I was like, what the hell was that? Yeah, these guys aren't getting a minute's rest, if I can say anything about it. Okay, one cruiser's down. That's not the boomer, but that makes our life easier. That's one of our escorts down. Come on, where's the next air group coming from? There they are. Oh, good, they're going for the boomer. Da 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 na 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 na. Let's see how many more aircraft. That's all aircraft. All aircraft have completed their sorties. Attacks complete. What's our situation looking like? We have boomer in Gizram. Can we reach that with KH-15Ns? Yes, we can. Strike out. Air group retreat. Good. Missiles are tracking. Target's good. Target's good. Kill that boomer. Boom. Dude. War crime my ass. Ooh, we got this, we got this, we got this. Another one down. And that's all of them. Okay. Now we just need to ID the second carrier. We've taken out one of them. Now we just got to find the second boomer. We're going to basically do that by IDing launch source. We're going to basically do that by checking the launch trajectories. This is going to make things interesting. That's for sure. No new contacts yet. Okay. Once we have a launch trajectory, we'll start the intercept procedure, and from there we'll be able to identify the target launch point. Whoo! no contact as of yet. Gizrom Boomer is down though. And that's what matters. Then we'll just have to deal with the normal strike groups. That'll be much easier. Da, 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 da. No new contacts. Okay. Ba-bum. Triumphant. You go there. Anything with a fire control radar, I'm just going to move out to expand the radar net.
Roger that. Godspeed. Orders confirmed. We are headed to the objective now. Come back in one piece.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
We are present for mission.
As you can see,
Good luck. Orders confirmed. We are headed to the objective now. Come back in one piece.
basically doubling our radar range by doing this. That's the entire idea here. We just want to expand the radar net as much as possible. Yeah, they saw the funky cancer cloud and they're scared. Yeah, no, it's like they're hiding.
Warning, radar emission detected.
Oh shit, here they come! CQ, Arzamas. Okay, that's not... No definitive contact on what that... No definitive contact there. What else have we got here in the fleet that we can send outwards to expand our radar net? Archangel. Who's picking that up? That's the Negev. We're going to have her probably get linked. We're probably going to reinforce her with the Archangel just to be safe, because I don't know what that contact is coming from. I don't know where that E-Link contact is coming from.
Warning, radar emission detected.
Okay. That's reinforced the Negev with the Archangel. We have contact! Where is it? What are we looking for? There's definitive contact. Something's making the sirens go off, but I can't ID it. What else can we throw out here just as an expansion of the radar net?
Attention, new target on the radar.
Contact!
Back in one piece.
Ballistic missile identified! Where's the A100Ns? Got one! Where's it headed? Where's it headed? We know the launch point is Eridu now. Okay. Launch out, launch out. Interceptor, go. Da, da, da. Boom. Intercept is good. Intercept is good.
Attention, new target on the radar.
What have we got here? What have we got here? More missiles inbound. Okay. Does this one still have? Yes, they do. Good. Core intercept units, Core defense group still has interceptors. Peripheral intercept unit's going to lose its... Peripheral interceptor's going to be down to 2 after this shot. Wait. Now. Interceptor out. Come on. Shit, no good, no good. Second interceptor out. Is that gonna be enough, though? Shit! Ugh. God damn it, we were so close, too! We had found the second boomer. We had killed the first one. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see. We're gonna get a new fleet this time. We're gonna see how we're gonna have to see how we optimize for this now. What do we got here? What do you got? What do you got for us, Omar? Skylark Triumphant. Already have a BMD asset. Good. Here's some Negev Cormoran. That's attack assets we can use to secure launch sites. Batman Triumphant. Second BMD asset confirmed. Ooh, Paladin Mark II, Archangel Cormoran. Again, it looks like this one's going to be a bit of a different game. Parachute Guards. What do you got for us? Wasp, Agita, Longbow. We got plenty of carriers. That's for sure. Fearsome Negev Longbow Nomad. Yep, this one's going to be about taking the launch sites rather than trying to intercept. Okay. That was going so well, too, until... we still got some interceptors, mind you. It's just that it's not going to be our primary asset here. Gepard Mark II, Cormoran. Ooh, what's our situation looking like here? Total War. First things first, we're going to load Aegis with interceptors. We have some to do we have some to load on her. We're going to do that. So, Aegis, A100 ends. Then we'll have to see, we're going to evaluate how many shots we have for BMD. Because that's going to be important. Also start loading KH-15Ns on any ships that are big enough to take them. These will be used for offensive operations, so they don't really fit here. That has quite an impressive fire control radar array, so it will be used as a spotter for the interceptors. We'll probably keep the interceptors as centralized as we possibly can, just to make that work better. So we don't have to worry about off-angle shots. The Negevs will function as spotters along with the Voskod. Cormoran, you will be used for attacks to secure potential launch sites. Same goes for you, Nomad. Longbow will be sent out as an attack once a launching cruiser has been identified. So the Negevs will be our spotters. The Aegis and Triumphant will likely be our shooters here. Agita Mark II, you will be equipped with offensive nuclear missiles because conventional A100s are no use here. Where were we? Wasp. Carrier. That'll be used to kill the the boomer once we find it. Archangel will be used to attack potential launch sites and secure them. Same goes for the Paladin. Not the Paladin. Does the Paladin have radar on board? No, she does not. Okay. Paladin will be used to attack and secure potential launch sites. Triumphant is loaded with interceptors. Interceptors will all be kept in Kiva to prevent any risk of off-angle shots. Cormoran, Negev, Fearsome, Skylark. Skylark is kind of useless, actually. What we can do is we can fit her with offensive missiles. So, where is it? There it is. Like so. That way, once things get going, we'll have her as an offensive launcher. Okay, that's the Skylark taken care of. Gladiator will be used to attack potential launch sites. Patronus will be loaded for Bear as well. Offensive missiles are in. Putting offensive missiles on board will increase her combat. Will increase her situation, her utility in this scenario now. KH-15 ends loading. Missiles are loaded. Don't care. We may actually want to do something about the Enterprise actually here. Not really. Okay, go back to the beginning now. Start running through ships that might not be all that useful right now. Gepard Mark II is good for spotting purposes, as are the Negevs. Voskhod is a spotter, but we're also going to load her with offensive missiles just to be safe. And then one more of these, like so. And then that loads KH-15N, KH-15PN. We've got a ton of these. We're going to probably start relying on them soon enough. So, we now have role assignments figured out. Let's start deploying. Negevs are, remember, so Negevs are our spotters. They will be used to expand the fire control radar network and improve detection for intercept. The Cormorants will be used to attack and secure potential launch sites. The Triumphants and Aegis are our shooters. They've loaded with not exactly drag-free. The thing is, we have to intercept the missile before it even gets to the city. Otherwise, it counts as a hit. It might be useful if they try to launch peripheral attacks, but that's it, unfortunately. We have to intercept these missiles if they're flying. Nomad will be used to... Oh, wait, no. Nomad has KH-15Ns on board. That's good, actually. Okay. Nomad will be used as an early striker in case we pick up a contact. Carriers will be used for similar purposes. Fearsome will be grouped with Archangel. Nomad will be grouped with Cormoran. Do we have an Archangel, actually? Let me see. Let's go through our ships here. Cormoran, Gepard, Fearsome, Negev. We'll put the two Fearsomes together. The Negevs will be put out as peripheral spotters. Cormoran... How many Cormorants do we have? Actually, that's another question we gotta answer here. Let's start grouping things so that it's easier to mark them up. Okay, so we have 1, 2. We're just doing some ship identification right now. Negev, Nomad, Longbow, Fearsome, Longbow, Agita, Cormoran. Those are Cormoran. That's another Cormoran. That's a Negev. The other ships we've got here. What else have we got here? Wow. Wow, that just like actually ran through the entirety of the actual song while I was thinking about this. Well, let's put on the next one. Urgency. What's our current? What do we got left here? Intrepid Mark II, Nomad. Let's group the Triumphants together. That way we'll know how many shots we have. 1, 2. We're grouping our shooters together. So we have 1, 2. Searching. Aegis goes with the Triumphants. It's one of our shooters. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 spotters. Okay. We're going to move the spotters out, like I said. That way, they can be used to... we can expand our fire control network. And we'll keep the shooters located in Kiva. That should do that should work. Okay. So, Negevs are moving out to expand as spotters. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We are present for enemy.
Then I'll actually have to have another look as well to see what our other potential spotters are. Meantime, all radars are on now. We're going to flip on every single radar. I don't care how small it is. I don't care how many things pick up the radar. At this point, it doesn't matter. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All radars are active. Active and emitting. Na 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 na. Ooh. Your south sector, not. I don't care. That expands our radar network a bit. What's the fuel situation looking like on you? Not ideal. That's fine though, I don't care. Your job is to sit there and basically just be a radar picket. Means you need to be out as far as you can go. Okay, that takes care of radar. Next step is ID our launch sites. Asan, Shaibad, Gizram, Eridu, Kiriath. Offensive missiles have not yet loaded. Air group, prepare for recon. Come on, come on, come on. Give me something. Negative contact. RTB. What's next? What's next? Neg on that one so far. They haven't arrived yet, likely, is what that means. But we have ident on heavy strike assets in those areas. We know there's something here. What are we looking for? We are looking, basically what we're looking for is anything marked S. Anything marked S is a likely ballistic missile carrier. Nope, the boomers have not arrived yet. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to strike early and deal with some of these deal with some of these conventional strike assets. It's like, what the hell is the word? Like, words. What are words? Radar pickets don't have any missiles on board. Okay, fine, whatever. What about... God damn it. Okay, it's fine, though. They didn't have enough fuel to actually do anything with that. So they're out of fuel, which is actually what we want them to be. These guys, I'm going to keep them here fueling. What's our offensive strike range looking like? Okay, we can hit Gizram. We're going to hit Gizram because I need to get rid of as many potential escorts as we can. And first missile's in. First missile's out. Ooh, there goes that garrison, basically. Survivors. Okay, second missile's coming in to deal with them. Detonation confirmed. Takes care of them. Let's have a look at our missile tube situation now. Get an idea of what we've got to work with now. What have we expended? What remains? Cormorants will be sent out soon to start securing launch sites once they're fueled up. Triumphants are still loaded. Good. Aegis is loading. That was probably the Nomad shots then. Okay, yeah, those are the Nomad shots. Na 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 da na 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 na. Waiting confirmation on launch trajectories. Once we have them, we will commence intercepts. This is where things get psychological. I don't know how many of y'all have seen that movie. How many of y'all have ever seen the movie Das Boot? That is a whole scene. There's a whole scene where they're waiting for a destroyer. Well, they're waiting for a destroyer to, you know, finish its drop of depth charges on them. And as Jurgen Prochnow is looking upwards, he's like, "This is where it becomes psychological." Basically, what he's saying there is, it's a game. Now the game is whose will breaks first. Does the crew of the submarine panic, or does the crew of the destroyer get tired and assume that they've killed the submarine? That's basically what we're doing here. It's like, do we break, or do they start launching first? That's the game. And that's what makes BMD, yeah, Ballistic Missile Defense, a curious game. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Attention, new
Contact!
target
Ready to intercept? Shit!
on radar. Missile away.
I got a little clumsy there. Let's identify that launch trajectory and start working the math. Start working the math out. They came from the east. That means launch point is Betharan. Actually, no, it's not. That means they're launching from somewhere else.
Attention, new target on the radar.
Okay, we've got a good launch point now. Launch point ID'd. It's Gizram. Launch point is either Gizram or Kiryat. I'm betting it's Kiryat simply because it's further away. Interceptor out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Intercept good. Retaliatory strike is outbound. Let's try Gizram first.
Missile away. Attention,
Shot
new
out.
target on the radar.
Got second contact. Where's it coming from? Same place. This is a good fucking game. I'm telling you, man. This is where things get interesting. Okay, interceptor is out. Ah, shit. And we just failed. And we just failed. Fuck. Well, time to see what our next fleet's gonna be. Kiva once again. Beginning of nuclear war, blah, blah, blah. We already know the situation. What matters, though, is what is our fleet gonna be like? We may actually want to disperse our BMD assets because the radar disruption might be a problem. No BMD assets yet. Come on, give me at least a couple triumphants. Damn. Okay, Intrepid Cormorant. One triumphant. Good. We got so many goddamn triumphants on the first run. That was gonna be the run. I could already tell that was gonna be the run. But now we've just like, we fucked that run up so bad, and now we've basically just wasted everything. Come on. Another triumphant. Good. Give me something good. Yeah, no, we got nuked again. This is the problem, Dragfree. This is what keeps happening. Is my intercepts keep going wrong. Total war, I don't care. We're going to start grouping up our ships again to identify role. We're going to start grouping up our ships again by role. We've got spotters and shooters. Question is, how many shooters do we have this time? 1, Negevs are spotters. Nomad, Negev. Group the Negevs together. There are spotters. Cormoran, Cormoran, Longbow, Tanker, Triumphant. It looks like we have 3 Triumphants, which will be useful as shooters. The Agitas will be retasked as offensive missile carriers to try and get a shot on strike groups and other potential threats. No. How many spotters do we have? That's really the question. Gladiator, no. Gladiator, no. Variag, not so much. Tanker, that's no use. That's not really all that useful for that. So it looks like we have 4 potential shooters. The Aegis and 3 Triumphants. That gives us 5, 9, 13, 17 shots. Okay. That's 17 shots to intercept. The intercepts are going to be difficult, though, because of the EMP. We're going to want to actually make an effort to try and secure those launch points. We're going to do that. We're going to have to withstand some initial volleys, though. That's going to be the big problem. Because we don't have enough fuel to send anything out to actually engage the potential launch points. We're also going to have to go in and check our offensive missile assets. What can we stuff KH-15Ns onto, basically? Let's take a moment to do that little evaluation. We have, those are interceptor launchers. These are our spotters. They'll be sent out momentarily. Nomad has KH-15Ns on board right now. Cormoran will be used to attack the... what's it called? The launch points. Longbow, Tanker, Cormoran. Group the Cormorans together so that I know what they're for. And I know how many of them I have. Nomad is there. Intrepid, Longbow, Tanker, Intrepid, Agita, Fat Man, Longbow, Jaguar, Longbow. The carriers, that's the Variag. Okay. We've got basically everything grouped up the way we're going to need it to. Let's check our fuel situation. Triumphants are basically the longest range ships here. Like, nothing's got any fuel. That's the big problem. That's the big problem, is nothing's got any fuel on it. So we're gonna have to sit here and probably take a couple of these missile barrages, a couple of these launches before we can actually start moving out and being proactive. Once we start getting... oh, actually, on that note, turn on the damn radar. We're gonna need that. Good. That's up and running. We have contact? Yes, we do. We have contact. Switch over to the interceptors. Wait for identification. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the damn missile? Kind of the question. It's probably going to be Gizram. It was Gizram the last time. They seem to really like that launch point. Yep, Gizram. Wait. Launch. Missile is tracking. Intercept is good. Whew. So we know the launch point is Gizram. Either Gizram or Kiriath. Let's go for... Yeah, let's... We're going to have to do another intercept here. Okay. Let's go for airstrike on Kiriath. A big-ass airstrike on Kiriath. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Na, 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 na. Da, na, 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 na. Interceptor out. Activating. Oh, god damn it! You weren't supposed to hit the air group. Okay.
Missile launched.
Shots out, shots out. It is a ballistic missile, Varvarith. It absolutely is a ballistic missile. We're playing everyone's favorite game, Ballistic Missile Defense.
Attention, new target on the radar.
Yep. I was right about the launch point. God damn it. We completely wasted that shot and lost our entire air group as a result. Yes, 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 yes. Like I said, this is everyone's favorite game, Varvarith, Ballistic Missile Defense. Let's see what we get to work with. Here's some longbow. Not very useful for the initial volleys because we don't have enough fuel. Triumphant. Good. That's our first BMD asset. What are you going to give us also here? Voskod and Negev. We can use the Negev as a radar picket that expands our sensor network. Slingshot Negev, another radar picket. Batman Negev Negev. So that is 4 or 5 radar pickets so far. This also looks like it means that the aircraft carriers are going to be our primary attack asset this time. What have the pirates got for us? Wasp, Triumphant, Longbow, Vega. We have actually quite a bit of A100N shots now. That's really good, actually. Those Vegas are amazing. Those Vegas are amazing for this part. Holy shit, how many Triumphants are you going to give us? I'll take them. I am not complaining. Fearsome. Okay. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Jaguar Mark II Negev. We've got a lot of radar pickets to work with here. Okay. Well, no, the A100N is not a cruise missile, Varvarith. It is basically, it's a short-range ballistic missile. We're using a short-range ballistic missile to intercept a longer-range ballistic missile. So it actually kind of makes sense that the A100N can intercept ballistic missiles. What's our current fuel situation? We don't have enough fuel to actually make any meaningful retaliations right now. We're going to have to wait until our fuel situation is better. We'll be able to then post our radar pickets, which will expand our sensor network, and then we'll ID based on the launch trajectory. Most likely launch points are Gizram, Kiriath, and Eridu, based on previous engagements. Let's see if that still holds true. Expanding outwards. The more fuel we can more fuel tankage we can get, the further we can expand the radar net. That'll help us a lot when it comes to plotting out our intercepts. Come on. Also, while we're here, let's have a look at, I think we got one Aegida, and the Aegida we're going to want to stick offensive missiles onto. Let's go through. Negev, Jaguar, Fearsome, Cormoran, Triumphant, Intrepid, Cormoran, Tanker. Vega's loaded fully up with A100Ns. Thank God for that. Longbow, Triumphant, Wasp, Negev, Negev, Negev. We're going to put all of our shooters together so we can keep things categorized. That'll help us know how many shots we have to work with. Let's see. Do we have any more Triumphants? I know we have those 3. Which is 12 plus 6 on the Vega. We're just keeping an eye out for anything else that might have A100Ns or space for them. Fearsome, no. Gladiator, no. Variag, no. Enterprise, no. Aegis needs to be loaded. Okay. Looks like we're going to have plenty of shots to work with here, though. I think we've got like 25 or 24 or 25 shots to work with, which is a lot. Not every single one of these is going to be a successful intercept, though. More likely than not. So that's going to be an issue. We're also going to start loading up ships with... Start loading up any ships that can carry, that can spare the space with offensive nuclear missiles. You are going to be needed as a radar picket. Send out the air group as recon flights to ID forces at each of the launch points. Once we have identification confirmed, we will begin retaliatory strikes. I don't want them to actually strike. I'm just having them circle and provide recon information. Negative contact, negative contact. Seems like they have not yet made their way to the launch points yet. Check Shybod for confirmation. No. Okay. No contacts as of yet. None of the boomers have actually made it to their launch points. What's our fuel situation looking like? Better, but not yet. Not quite what I would like. Okay, replenishing recon flights now. Once I need to know when they get to their launch points as soon as possible. Once we've ID'd the launchers, then we can start making plans, basically. Also, what's our negatives fuel situation looking like? Okay, they can start moving out to their picket positions.
Orders confirmed. We are headed to the objective now. Come back in one piece. We're at the objective. Roger that. Godspeed. We're at the objective. Roger that. Godspeed.
Where's the next one at? I think this is the last one. We're going to send it north. And that should be all of the negatives. No, there's still one more. Okay. This one we're going to send a little bit further out. And basically that way...
Come back in one piece.
This way we have continuous fire control coverage over as wide an area as possible. That's the idea anyways. Good, good. Let's check to make sure we don't have any more negatives left here. No, we have sent them all out. Good. Now comes the interesting part. Keep those recon flights going. We need to know whenever something makes an appearance. This one is going to need to have its course adjusted slightly because I don't actually want any of them to strike. I want them to circle and provide information feeds. If we can identify one of the carriers before it launches, that will massively improve our odds. Negative contact so far. Yep, still no contact. Okay. Okay. New recon flights. Actually, I wonder if this will actually improve their endurance. If we don't load them up with any ordnance, that might actually improve their endurance. Let's give that a try. If we get that one there, that one's there, that one's there. RTB, you are not authorized to strike. Come on, come on. We need to find these launchers and kill them as quickly as possible. Good, good, good. That one is set up for recon now. Come on, come on. Find these launchers. No joy yet. Okay. Probably gonna have to wait until we get a radar contact, at which point then we'll have the firing solution we need. Probably what's gonna end up happening here is we're just gonna have to wait until we have radar contact, then we'll get our firing solution. Why are these not turned on? Turn on your damn radars. That's what you're here for. Okay, good. Now those are all set. They have a decent fuel load as well, so let's actually expand them out a little bit. Like I said, we just want to expand the radar network as much as we can so that we have more. Basically, we want to expand our coverage as much as possible. Good. Okay. Do we have contact? New contact. Okay, start the intercept procedure. Wait, no. That's ELINT contact. That's not radar. I thought, okay, false alarm, false alarm, false alarm. But which one is getting that pick? Which one is picking that up? It is the main group, and it's coming from direct south. That means we are likely about to start getting launches. Yep, there we go. Here comes the launches. Sirens going off. Keep an eye on those radar tracks. Get an interceptor ready to go, and let's see where they're coming from. Ooh, boy, this is where things get interesting. We are awaiting radar confirmation on strike vector. Once we have it, we will be sending up interceptors.
Attention, new target on the radar.
Target verified. Launch point is Eridu. Interceptor out. Okay, launch point is confirmed as Eridu.
Attention, new target on the radar.
Come on, get in range. Why didn't you launch? Oh shit, Merceau, thanks for the raid. Ooh, come on, launch the damn missile. Why aren't you launching the damn missile? That gonna work, maybe? Now that one, Glenn. Okay. Launches up. Launches up. No good. No good. Ooh. Well, that's one. Yes. Well, no. We are playing. Well, Merceau, we are playing everyone's favorite game, Ballistic Missile Defense. It's not going well. However, we have identified a launch point, which we are now going to start servicing the target. However, this is going to be made difficult by the fact that their ballistic missiles... But A, they're ballistic missiles, and B... Yep, we just lost it. We just lost it. We just took a second hit. And, yep, that's no good. That's no good. God damn it. We're going to have to come back to this, though. We're going to have to come back to this. But with that, I also now have the name. I now have the raid message. First things first, we're going to see what our assets to work with next time are going to be. We have... What do we have here? New information in mind. You just make a decision. Let's see what our assets are. Jaguar Mark II, Archangel. What I'm ideally looking for are 3 types of ships. Negev, Triumphant, and Vega. These 3 ships are particularly useful because Negevs are radar pickets, and the Triumphant and Vega are capable of firing interceptors. Ooh, what do we got here? What do we got here? Gladiator Cormoran. We are not getting anything that's really good in this run. This run is probably not going to last very long. What do they got for me? Gladiator, Aegida, Negev. Because the big problem we have is fuel. We don't have enough fuel to early on send out ships. We need BMD assets to take out as many missiles as we can while the main fleet refuels. Once we have ID on launch points, we will work with that. We can work with that. This run is probably not going to be one that actually is viable, though. But that's going to be a question that I have to answer next time. In the meantime, who should we raid? Who should we raid? Who have I not... Actually, I know who we're going to raid because I think she might find this amusing. I don't know how many of y'all know Jets. I love Jets. She's adorable. But we're going to go and raid her and because she is playing she's playing Metal Gear. She's playing a game that's also very relevant to nukes. She's been playing the Metal Gear Solid series. And as for the raid message, BMD, a curious game. The only winning move is not to play. Actually, not even the first one. Just BMD, a curious game. There we go. That's the raid message. And also, as of course, as a thing that I always forget to do, but is important. That's Twitter. You can follow me there to see what I'm going to be doing in the future. Also, join me on Discord. We do things there. Sometimes I show movies. Sometimes I show other kind of shit, you know? The other day, I was showing off a bunch of old IMSA footage to people. I had a bunch of old IMSA footage ready to go if anybody was interested in watching it. Ooh, but with all that ready to go, I say to everyone here, thank you for coming, and good night.